Hey.
Oh, he's doing the Millie Rock or the cool moves?
Ooh.
Okay, that's the moves.
Ooh.
We about to kick it off
Ooh.
in here. Welcome to Raq Rants. We have B.O.B in the house.
What's up?
What's up with it?
Man, I'm feeling good.
Like your shades?
Pretty
smooth, huh?
Thank you. They're stuck to my face.
No, what's good with you though? Your new album?
The good new album, Ether, The Fifth Element.
I was going a lot through your lyrics, right? In different ones and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, this is some crazy stuff.
What in particular you feel is like?
So, Xantastic.
Uh-huh.
So, is it, what have to do with Xannies?
Well, for me, see, it's different for Thug than me. We both have two different perspectives, but for me, it's like, ever since I kind of accumulated a larger conscious fan base, for some reason, the conscious crowd doesn't want me to party. They don't want me to be lit. And so that was the perspective I took on that verse. It's like, I party sometimes too. I be in the strip club. I might be in the strip club thinking about conspiracies. Like, man, dang, that booty's round. But the earth isn't round. Or like, I may be thinking, man, jet fuel doesn't melt steel beams. And I'm in the strip club. But, I'll be like, if I run into the right person, I'll be chopping it up about conspiracies and stuff, about like the Mandela effect and all types of stuff while I'm in the strip club.
So you really deep in that stuff, huh?
Once certain questions cross your mind, it's impossible to go back.
You ever regret talking about the world being flat? You ever regret even mentioning that now that it's brought up so much?
Not at all. Not at the time, I didn't know that it was going to be like... Because like, I come from an era where we kind of always joked about the moon landing being real or fake or not. And, I was always just kind of like, I don't know if he been or not, But I didn't know that there was like such a large audience that really covets the shape of what we live on. Yeah,
I mean, because now all your interviews are talking about the damn world being flat and everything else. I'm like, oh, it's
the mother
and everybody thinks you're lit, though.
It's the mother of all conspiracies. Yeah, I am very lit. I think it's kind of like, man, you can't be lit and conscious. Like, you got to just either be a nerd or like about that life. But it's like, I'm kind of like, I'm both. I'm a nerd at heart too. Like, I've been researching conspiracy theories since I was like in ninth grade. Mm-hmm. And, you come across a lot of stuff, but it's like, at the end of the day, you got to have fun with it all. Like, you can't forget to have fun. You can't be like, I'm not ever going to be one of them people that's going to have, like, newspaper clippings all over my wall and just, like, just...
I mean, why not? So you already this far.
Yeah, but it's like, I feel like life kind of loses its glow at that point.
How do you feel about religion?
I'm not really a religious person. I'm more of a spiritual person, I'm not like, I kind of feel like religion is kind of what you make it. Certain people, you can start your own religion. Like every day I wake up and I kiss both my shoes, put them on, like whatever you want to make up. Like waking up and rolling medication could be a religion, but I'm not really like a
religion of weed. That'd be like first book in the Bible, smoke much weed as possible.
Rasta man. But I'm just like, I'm not really a dogmatic type of person. I do feel like there's a lot that we don't see. It's unseen. I believe in the unseen energies, which is what the whole Ether album is about. It's about the, I know in hip hop we know Ether from Nas, and you know what I mean.
Did he feel any type of way at all about you making your album that title?
I couldn't see why he would have an issue with it. I mean, it's a hip hop classic record, but I didn't really name it after that. It's just my ether that I'm talking about is the fifth element, the unseen force. It's the ether Nikola Tesla was talking about, in which all energy and thought and everything moved through this etheric plane, this etheric realm.
Yeah, it's like mushrooms type of shit, huh? Were you off any shrooms when the mushrooms when you were sitting there writing this?
No, but sometimes.
You have a line in there about mushrooms, and I was like, interesting.
I mean, sometimes.
Sometimes.
Shrooms is different.
That's the trippy one, though.
Shrooms is different. Shrooms is like, it's not recreational like weed. Like weed is like recreational, kind of, But shrooms is like, you need to unplug. You got to be away from technology. Like I couldn't be in here. Like
yeah, because you think you're floating and stuff. I know how it goes.
I never got to the point where I hallucinated. I never got that far. I know some people, they be like, heads be shrinking. Like I never experienced that. I don't know if I can experience that.
You can trust. I know someone.
I don't think I
know
want to.
someone very personal who be off mushrooms. They be flying and stuff and seeing skites and guys. I'm like, hello.
If you were a controlling person,
yeah,
you shouldn't take shrooms. Like if you have to have everything in control. Like if you're not a go with the flow type of person, you shouldn't take shrooms. I would not advise it. Don't do it, and don't eat edibles.
How about let's not just do shrooms? Period. You know what I'm saying? Let's just do that. Let's just live a sober life. You know, come. You want to switch bodies with me? You know, come over here and
then you got to ask yourself, what is drugs? Like, what are drugs? You know what I mean? Like, sugar's a drug. You know.
You're like my brother. You know, you need to hang out with him because that's he'll tell you like, oh, everything's a drug. I'm like, okay, you can.
He's like, okay, get out of here.
You can join the fire. That's his name. Both of you guys have a great time.
But that's why I named it Ether, because the Elements projects I put out last year, the Earth, Air, Fire, Water, and everybody's like, Bob, you gotta come back with the fifth element, man. And I was like, dang, they're right.
7th Streeter?
7th Streeter.
Yeah. So that was your old Buki. Are you guys ever gonna get back together? I actually liked y'all together. That's when I really started paying attention. I'm like, oh, that's cute.
Yeah, man, we had great times, man. She was fun. She's very talented, man. She's one of the most talented people I've ever worked with. But it's never one thing why people break up, but
why'd y'all break up?
Things didn't work out the way that we wanted them to, both of us, and we had to really decide to go separate ways. But
did you get caught up in some tricky? Were you the person? Did you get caught up in some tricky glue?
No, I mean I accept responsibility for the part that I played. In the breakup.
And what was your part?
My part was just,
I don't know. Just asking. just a whole bunch of parts.
I can't really, because it's not just my business, it's her business too. So I gotta respect her business as well.
Are you gonna get it back? You gonna run the playback?
We both healed and moved on. I feel like we just,
But can you run the playback though? She says
run the playback.
Yeah.
You want to rewind?
Yeah. She says let's run it back once. Yeah. And she says let's run it back one time. What's up with the Buki? I think the world's flat too. I'm trying to join forces back with you.
You're funny.
What do you say? Yeah, you do it?
No, I mean we both moved on.
Well, who you have now?
I don't really get caught up in like labels and titles and stuff.
Oh, he's one of those. I just want to them all.
No, it's just more about the content of your character. Like how we vibe is what we will become. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people kind of just like want to slap a label on something too soon, and it's just like that's not the way to go. You just let it happen naturally. You know what I mean?
Sometimes, not really. If you know what I'm saying? Normally, if you're having, let's not be so.
Hey, well, look, if a man,
let's not be so crazy. If you're boning on a regular situation, okay, and she's spending the night over, she deserves a label.
I want to know.
It just goes like that.
I just want to know, like, okay, like, I don't think a girl should like talk to. Well, let me not say a girl. I don't think a person, period, should talk to or start talking to somebody and just assume that it's a clean slate and they ain't got no history going on or no previous story happening. You got to just assume people got past and histories, and, sometimes you may not want that label that you may be looking for.
So you just don't want no labels no more, huh?
No, it's not that. It's just, I feel like something should become the label. The label isn't what makes it what it is. Mm-hmm. It is what it is, and then it
what you got right now? You got somebody with just no label?
I got many different types, flavors, and appetites.
Oh, so you got bitches?
No.
Yeah, just a little bit. Cause
I wish
you
I
said
had
you had types and flavors. So you got vanilla, chocolate.
I like all types of desserts, but I don't eat dessert every meal.
Okay, but I didn't go for that. We're talking about females and everything else here. You just went a whole different. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm just saying I'm not. I don't think I'm having as much fun as you probably think I'm having.
Oh, why not?
Cause I'm very busy. Like I'm so busy, it's ridiculous.
I hate when people say that. Everybody has time for ass. That's not true. Let's just be honest. You know what I'm saying?
Bobby Ray does not have as much time for ass as Bobby Ray would like.
What do you want to date another singer?
I don't know. I kind of just I like meeting people in person. Social media isn't really the best place for me to be meeting people. Yeah,
it probably isn't because it goes up in your DM and then people blast you. So
I just want to.
You have to do
I
things
feel like
a little differently.
in person is better. You know what I mean? It's best because then you get a vibe.
The girl had
for somebody.
promised you some ass that time. Did she ever give it to you?
What girl?
When you said that she didn't hold her bargain on the deal?
Man, I don't know. That was a crazy point in my life.
It was just tripping?
Yeah, I don't know what. I don't know.
You just felt like going off one that day?
If I did have time, you know what I'm saying? If I did have time, probably would. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay, let's go back to
my
your
mood.
album.
My mood's changed,
This
man.
is getting real weird.
Got different taste appetites.
Yeah, I already know. Desserts and all that type of stuff, flavors. I got the drift.
Flavors.
What's up with you and T.I.?
Tips on the album, Folit.
Yeah, I say that.
One of my favorite lines. One thing I can't stand is a petty.
What is a petty hoe?
Can't keep your business to yourself. Go to telling folk.
Oh, okay. That's a petty hoe?
Yeah, just, loose lips.
Were you on the level of Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Nas? Where you see yourself at?
I don't really look at myself like a rapper. I'm more like a rock star musician type of. Kind of to the likes, kind of like Kanye West, kind of, because he's a producer and he puts on presentations and productions, and that's kind of how I am, just naturally. I like doing events and parties and collaborating with people and, just kind of doing stuff that you're gonna remember and you're not gonna forget. And I don't just rap, I rap, play the guitar, play the piano, produce. I even engineer myself. At one point I was trying to be a director and I realized I didn't want to be a director. I'm a producer, not a director.
Are you on the top 5 of the producers, you think?
Of
all time?
Nobody does what I do.
So you think you're the best?
At what I do, yes, I'm the best at what I do.
What is it that you do that's different from everybody else?
Be me.
Where are you next to Kanye?
I'm just in a whole nother dimension, in a whole nother place.
As in a better place?
No,
place,
not a better place, just a different place.
What's the difference? If you just said you like Kanye.
Well, I will compare myself to Kanye probably because I feel like Kanye is one of the guys who like embraces his flaws as well as he's a conscious person too, but he still like has fun. He's still with the like what I'm talking about in Folit. I like to have fun too, but I can get with you on some conscious. Like I can kick some politics with you at the same time.
Got it. Okay. Well, appreciate you for talking to me.
Man, it's good ranting with you.
Yeah. You're so silly. Now, real talk, I appreciate you. Thank you for coming. Everybody get your album.
Go get my album. It's everywhere, in stores and online. Go to iTunes. Ether.
That part.
That way.
Raq Rants, Raq Rants. Guys, thanks for watching Raq Rants. Watch the episodes of Raq Rants. I got the super juicy tea that I'll give you all the exclusives. It's going to be super hot. If you subscribe right now, this instant. Yes.